Heart really does matter. So, Shibboleth Keeter, True KDT, all eyes and ears on me. I'm just out here sitting out with nature, just reading this book, reading this Bible, right? So something pretty much came up to me and be like, this is great. So on Proverbs 21, it talks about the Lord weighs the heart. You think you know what's right, but then what does the heart lead into you of in that mentality of thinking on everything or know what's right? But every single day you have to realize we're here to learn. Every single day you have to realize that we're here to pretty much do better. And especially in the present day, we're supposed to learn from yesterday and then do better than yesterday. Do better than yesterday. All right. So I was just out here on live, but I had to make a video out here. So goddamn Instagram. But the Lord weighs the heart. To do what's right is just more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. So I thought about that shit. Thought about everything I've been doing. And pretty much it's like when I do my thing, especially just go out places, especially out in the pier, especially outside of my city, just going around, especially by myself. I sometimes it'll be like my protege T or other artists around and stuff that just comes around and then either they perform, they promote their songs with me, you know what I'm saying? Just working as an independent. But it can get tiring. So it kind of like feels like I'm putting my health in danger type of thing because I just always like to carry around all of my equipment in a bag. I don't really have any other I don't really have like a wagon or some shit, but I just put it in a big old bag and it's like with the speaker, that's like almost 150 pounds. So I think around that. All right, I'm not too sure, but just know it was heavy as hell, right? But literally, that pretty much gives off a reflection what I just caught that you know where while everything it's working really good, it's going really good, but then it's like with my health, with my back, I got scoliosis, so it can pretty much worsen at any point at any time. Even though that I'm young at the age of 22, it's just that I have to be cautious, that I have to be aware of that. And I wasn't because I was on the grind. But you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, and it could lead you into a spoiled heart. Now, there are great warm heart, which is light heart, which it rise up. You know what I'm saying? And you have heavy spoiled cold heart. That's heavy. It goes down, stay down. So with that, it's like the higher dimension that you're living in, the more abundance, blessings, rewards that comes to you as long as you keep yourself in high spirits, as long as you keep yourself connected to God, and as long as you're doing better as a person and as as a spiritual being, and pretty much just elevate. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much just have God's words inside of your temple, inside of your church. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you have God's words inside of you, which is very, very powerful, then it's like nothing can, kick you off of your groove. So I knew it's going to be damn about to be 5 minutes. But just check your heart, man. In Proverbs 21, it says, the Lord weighs the heart to do what is right, just to be more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. So where that part says, it's like you just have to accept that you don't have to go too hard. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to give yourself time and don't rush things. And that was a reflection lesson that I've learned. It's don't rush things. You know what I'm saying? Just take your time. And if you don't want to go today, if you don't feel like going today, then don't go today. You know what I'm saying? Do something else that can benefit you. And don't be too discouraged if that plan doesn't go well because it can be bigger than the original plan. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean by don't get discouraged, you know what I'm saying? Don't allow your heart to switch the way how you feel and how you think, or pretty much just change your perspective of things where it can be not so true. Like, like, um, oh, other people don't, there's no people not there for me, or this and this and that. Pretty much it drives a negative phase. And if it more that negative phase, it can fill up your heart. So it's important to stay strong. And it's important to stay strong. It's important to keep in God within your high spirits, and to check your heart, because your heart can be contagious, especially the energy. The energy is contagious. So if the energy is contagious, the change of heart can be contagious as well. You can be a good-hearted person and teach the cold-hearted person to be or do good. You know what I'm saying? It may take time on them, but just, you know what I'm saying, just know where their heart is at. And if their heart is too heavy, you know, so don't get too close to it. It can be very contagious where your heart can be heavy as well. And what happens when the heart is heavy? Things can change. Your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? And also, what goes around comes around, you know? So if that heavy, cold heart disease spread into you, just be aware that it happens, and just be aware that you don't need to do the same action, or you don't need to take vengeance on people, because eventually they only fucking themselves up, excuse my language. All right, they're only messing themselves up because it's reflecting, right? If you don't do nothing back, eventually something out there is, including the universe or God, whatever you want to call it, it's just gonna give that. It's gonna give that lesson to them. So be aware of that, man. And I encourage everybody to, you know what I'm saying, stay positive mentally. You know what I'm saying, keep that positive mindset, and always stay focused to what really matters to you, and always stay focused to the goal, and always stay focused to the vision that you want to see yourself to. Either you're winning, or you're winning as a teacher, or you're a successful a singer, or whatever it is, right? Just always keep God. You know what I'm saying? And always check your heart. And that's just another way. If you check your heart more, you will learn more quicker than you ever expected. I mean, from my perspective, it has. But learn about your heart, and learn on what you think about things, and then find out what you can do from that point, because the choice is yours. You can either change, elevate, or try to elevate, or you can just continue to do what you do. You know, the world is yours, but it's on you. Love and peace and positivity. I'm out. Peace.